am of I guess I won't say I'm in the minority because I think there are other people that feel this way, but a lot of people hate whenever there's an announcement for a remake. I am not one of those people. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes remakes are actually really good. And if Hollywood didn't do remakes, we wouldn't have things like Ocean's 11, Scarface, The Thing, and many, many, many others. And then you have remakes that started off as a TV film and then got adapted to a movie. Heat, It. So the point is remakes aren't always a bad thing. So again, whenever I hear about remakes, I'm like, as long as it's good, I'm in. I never judge a film simply because it's a remake. And I know there are some people who absolutely despise remakes, but I also think they lying because when you tell them some of their favorite films are actually remakes, their mind is blown away. But whatever. Everyone has their own opinion and you're entitled to it. But with that being said, we are possibly getting another remake that I did not see coming. A Basic Instinct remake. What? Let's take a look. All right, coming soon.net. Wuthering Heights, Emerald Fennell in talks to direct 90s thriller movie remake. So Emerald Fennell is in talks to direct a remake of a controversial 1990s thriller. So what are they in talks to direct? In an interview with The Guardian, screenwriter Joe Esteras, sorry, I'm killing your name, revealed that Fennell is in negotiations to direct the Basic Instinct reboot. The producers are negotiating with a really interesting director, a Brit, Emerald Fennell, who did Promising Young Woman and Wuthering Heights. Her sensibility is exactly right. Uh, Esther Ass said. She's someone who is not afraid of controversy and sexuality, so I'm thrilled by that. I hope it works out. Fennell is coming off the success of Wuthering Heights, loosely based on Emily Bronte's 1847 novel. The film, which starred Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, grossed 239 million on a budget of 80 million. Esther As is the original screenwriter for 1992 Basic Instinct, an erotic thriller starring Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone. In July 2025, Esther has signed on to pen the script for another Basic Instinct movie at Amazon and Dream Studios. Esther has received a reported $2 million for the script, and he could make up to $4 million if the movie gets made. Plot details of the reboot remain under wraps, but the movie has been described as anti-woke. Esther has initially planned to bring Stone back on board. However, Stone was less than enthusiastic about the reboot when asked about it last August. If it goes the way, if it goes the way the one that I was in, I would just say, I don't know why you do it. I mean, go ahead, she added. Good fucking luck. In Basic Instinct, police detective Nick Coran investigates novelist Catherine Trammell as a suspect in the murder of a rock star. Coran and Trammell then embark on a passionate and sexually charged affair. However, more people connected to the case begin to die, complicating Coran's relationship. Directed by Paul Verhoeven, Basic Instinct generated significant controversy due to its graphic nature, depiction of homosexuality, and sexual content. The interrogation scene when Stone exposes herself also garnered a polarizing reaction. I'd say probably one of the most highest rewound scenes in the history of film. Debates aside, Basic Instinct became a smash hit, grossing 353 million worldwide. Stone reprised her role as Catherine Trammell in the 2006 sequel Basic Instinct 2, which fell critically and financially. So I was a kid when Basic Instinct came out. Like, yeah, 92. I think I was a freshman in high school. So did I like that movie? Yeah, for all the reasons that you're thinking. But I also thought it was a really cool thriller. So I actually dug the movie outside of the obvious reasons that you freaks are thinking about, but also because I thought it was a good thriller and I like Michael Douglas. The sequel was straight garbage. So with that being said, possible reboot coming. I think they picked the right person to go after for directing, just simply because of the way Wuthering Heights was shot. Clearly, they know how to shoot steamy, passionate scenes. They know how to capture those types of moments and weren't afraid of doing controversial type scenes in their movie. I mean, for crying out loud, Jacob Elordi licks the freaking wall. So clearly, um, Emerald Fennell isn't afraid of going there. And Basic Instinct, if they stick to how the film in the 90s was made, will require somebody that's willing to go there. But with that being said, describe as anti woke. I'm not sure what that means when you're trying to describe a Basic Instinct film, because there was a I don't know what that means. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see if it gets done. Do I feel like it's needed? No. I think Basic Instinct is one of those stories that I find it hard to see how they can make a remake that brings something new to that story. But I could be wrong. I just gave you a list of reboots, remakes that are fantastic, and definitely bring newness to the story. So, you know, with the right people behind it, you got the person who wrote the first film in 1992 coming back to do this reboot. So if anybody's going to bring something new to the table, it would be the person who wrote the first story, right? So I don't know. We'll see. What do you all think? Are you a fan of Basic Instinct? Did you even watch the sequel? Do you think it's a good idea for them to do a reboot of this film? I get the feeling the majority of you are going to say no, they shouldn't. But we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.